Hey guys, it's Charlie. It's March 31st, Wednesday. Thanks to everybody who has come out to Freedomizer Radio on Saturday evenings. I can't think of a worse time to try to convince people to come over and listen to a talk show about politics and the economy. But a lot of you have, and I greatly appreciate it. From 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. East Coast, I'm on the Lions Den with Eric Lovely. And a lot of people from this channel have come over, signed up for a free Blog Talk account, and gotten into the chat room. And you've made that show very successful on Saturday night, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Some of you have asked me to post that show on my channel. This week I did it for the first time. I was a little leery about doing it only because I have a very short attention span when it comes to watching videos on YouTube. If I see a multiple part series, it's daunting. I know you guys are busy and you have a life outside of YouTube, and sitting there seeing a 6 or 10 part series and knowing you got to give an hour's worth of your time, 10 minutes at a chunk, is I just appreciate the people who took the time to watch all 6 series. So thank you very much. I want to talk a little bit about the Tea Party movement, about the militia movement, and about how it's being tied into the negative commentary going on about healthcare. But before I do that, I want to touch on the economy just a little bit first. ADP's report came out today and told us that the economy lost 24,000 jobs in March. Hold on, my ship's coming in, I think. Hello? Hello? Yeah. National Auto Division? I'm not interested. Well, I have a company car, so I don't own a vehicle, and I'm jumping to conclusions too quick? A bit too quick. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. You got me interested now. I just said I don't have a vehicle. No, you said I jumped to conclusions. I tried to tell you I don't have a vehicle. I have a company vehicle, so I don't pay for it. Yeah, well, you said I jumped to conclusions too quick, so I wanted to hear what you had to say. You too. All right, bye. So there's what you have right there. That was a guy trying to sell me an extended warranty policy. That just happened. I mean, you heard it. Call in while I was trying to make this video. I guess that's one of the stimulus jobs we got there. This poor guy is sitting in a boiler room somewhere, calling a list of numbers, trying to sell extended warranties on vehicles. Good luck. All right. So anyway, the ADP report comes out. 24,000 jobs lost in March, and the economists over at Bloomberg are all freaking out because they expected it to be an increase month. And in fact, when the Friday report comes out from the government, it's going to show an increase. The same economists predict 184,000 plus jobs created in the month of March. Everybody knows, I mean, everybody with a brain in their head knows that it's these thousands and thousands of people the government has been hiring to do census work. Now, you got to put this all into perspective. I mean, just if you take a snapshot of the last year, $787 billion. We're never going to see unemployment above 8%. And the truth of the matter is, we are at 20+% unemployment right now. You take into consideration the people that can't find work. 40 million people on food stamps. And then you get people who are running out of unemployment benefits, and they got to take jobs like this joker who just called me trying to sell me something I don't want. Now, I mean, this is our economy now. Our economy is turned into paper shufflers and telemarketers. This is what we deal with. Honest work just isn't available, it seems like. How many friends do you have? How many family members do you have that were sitting at $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year jobs and lost that job, and now they're willing to do anything, especially when the mailbox, you open it and there's no government check in there for you anymore. These people are taking jobs half of what they used to make. They're taking jobs at Walmart, at Target, for $8-9 an hour. Nothing wrong with that job, but when you're used to having a $50,000-$60,000 a year job, you drop down to an $18,000-$20,000 a year job. Well, guess what? You're destroying the economy. You know, that guy can't spend the kind of money. He's got enough to spend to get just his basics. He can't go out and stimulate anything. So, you know, calls like that, people you know who are doing calls like that or taking jobs like that, the anything, I'll do anything type people, at least I got respect for this guy because he's working. You know, he's trying to make a living. Maybe he's forced to because he's out of benefits. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, we don't create jobs. You know, I want this guy to be, instead of trying to sell me an extended warranty policy, I want him in a job building a car, or in a factory building a car, or building a rail system, or doing something positive for our country, rather than playing the game of, I'll create another insurance policy. Let me create some other kind of derivative. You know, it isn't enough that we got a car with auto insurance. Now every other commercial you see on TV is you can buy an extended warranty, never pay for a repair again. And the list goes on and on with these creative investment vehicles. You know, the games of the subprime have just been shifted off to something else. You see it everywhere. Everything is created, everything is being geared towards creating more and more fictitious fantasy wealth. It's just lost out of this economy. And all the healthcare bills, all the stimulus money, all the debt that we can amass and hoist onto the American people is not going to do one bit of good. We can keep doing this until the other countries decide they've had enough of our bogus money, they've had enough of our bogus products, and when that happens, and it has to happen, you can't go on forever creating something out of nothing and producing nothing. When it does happen, we will be left holding a bag of nothing, of paper, worthless insurance derivatives, worthless promises, worthless futures, worthless 401ks, retirement programs, all a bunch of words. We have nothing of substance or value, and we have no long-term view of where we're taking this country. It's all short-term political gain, short-term financial gain, and you know, we won't, tomorrow be damned, we'll worry about today. If we can paper over it today and get to tomorrow and get reelected or make that next bonus, that's what matters. At any rate, I burned up this video. I want to cover some other things, so I'm going to do another video following this one. So that's all I got for now on this one.